Are you looking for the best fitness trackers? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best fitness trackers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Amazfit Active 2. Size, 43mm W/20mm straps/weight, 29.5 G for standard, 31.7 G for premium/battery life, up to 10 days/display type, OLED touchscreen/GPS, 5 GNSS systems/connectivity, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi/water resistance, 5 ATM/music storage, not applicable. Hear us out, the Amazfit Active 2 is the best all-rounder on the block. Smartwatches are definitely getting more high-tech, but the Active 2 keeps the spirit of a humble fitness tracker, a good price, all the basic health features with a holistic tracking approach, and a comfy yet stylish design. At $99.99 for the standard version, and $129.99 for the premium version with a leather band, you get an incredible amount of bang for your buck. The hardware and design are surprisingly chic for the price. The standard version has a stainless steel case and tempered glass screen, while the premium version bumps you up to sapphire crystal and gets you an extra leather strap. The screen itself is nice and bright at 2000 nits and you get an estimated 10 days of regular use on a single charge. In testing, I got closer to 8 to 9 days as a power user. European users also get NFC payments. As far as health features go, you get all the basics like continuous heart rate monitoring, blood oxygen rate, heart rate variability, stress tracking, alerts for abnormally high and low heart rate, and skin temperature tracking. It's also got a daily readiness score and detailed sleep tracking if you're into recovery metrics. There's also a Zepp Oura AI chatbot if you ever want to get more in-depth insights into your recovery metrics. It costs an extra $77 yearly, but it's also totally optional. For workouts, it supports 160 different sport types, including high rocks and a new strength training mode that automatically counts reps. The Active 2 also adds offline maps, turn-by-turn directions, the ability to connect to third-party peripherals, and Zepp Coach, an AI-powered coach that can generate custom training plans for you. Built-in GPS with 5 satellite systems is also included. I don't have a lot to complain about. My biggest gripes are the touch screen is hard to use with sweaty fingers and the onboard AI assistant for voice commands sometimes requires you to enunciate. You do lack advanced health features, like EKGs or sleep apnea detection, but that's not really the point of something like the Active 2. This is meant to be a classic, basic fitness tracker that happens to look like a watch, and it does that with aplomb. Number 2. Garmin Venu Sq 2. Sizes, 40mm W/20mm straps/weight, 38 G/battery life, up to 11 days/display type, OLED touchscreen/GPS, all systems GNSS/connectivity, Bluetooth, ANT+/water resistance, 5 ATM/music storage, 4 GB, for music edition. The $250 Garmin Venu Sq 2 is the watch I recommend for anyone looking to replace their aging Fitbit Versa 2, 3, or 4. It's got a similar look and vibe, with a much nicer OLED display and longer battery life. Garmin is known for its comprehensive fitness tracking, and that's not an exception here. Of course, you get the basics, like steps and calories burned, but you get a whole lot more, too. There's built-in GPS for tracking walks, runs, and bike rides, as well as plenty of other sports profiles like yoga and strength training. For smart features, you get push notifications, timers, contactless payments, and a bunch of safety features like Garmin's incident detection, which is its take on fall detection. You will need to carry your phone with you, however, as this doesn't have LTE. If you want the option of onboard music, you can shell out $50 extra for the music edition, which comes with enough storage for about 500 songs. I wouldn't recommend it, however, as you'll most likely have your phone on you since this isn't a true standalone watch. Number 3. Garmin Fenix 7S Pro. Sizes, 7S Pro, 42mm W/20mm straps, 7, 47mm W/22mm straps, 7x, 51mm W/26mm straps weight, 7S Pro, 63G, solar, 58G or 65G, sapphire solar, titanium or stainless steel, 7, 79G, solar, 73G, sapphire solar, 7X, 96G, solar, 89G, sapphire solar, battery life, 7S, up to 11 days, 14 with solar, 7, up to 18 days, 22 days with solar, 7X, up to 28 days, 37W/solar/display type, MIP touchscreen/GPS. All systems GNSS and dual frequency GPS/connectivity, Bluetooth, ANT+, Wi-Fi/water. Resistance, 10 ATM/music storage, up to 32 GB. Garmin's flagship Fenix 7 series is no joke, and the Fenix 7 Pro lineup takes it up a notch. It's got built-in multi-band GPS, solar charging on all models, the option of touchscreen or button navigation, topographical maps, and oodles upon oodles of data. Plus, every Fenix 7 Pro model has a hands-free LED flashlight, an upgraded heart rate sensor, and an improved memory in-pixel display that's slightly easier to read in low lighting. Garmin wearables are also known for providing extensive in-depth metrics, and the Fenix 7 Pro lineup is no exception. You get excellent recovery metrics as well as helpful training guides and coaching programs. The best part is that Garmin doesn't charge extra for those features. That's good news, as these are expensive watches. I appreciate how quickly these Fenix 7 watches can pick up a GPS signal. That's a must if you're training in the dead of winter. These watches can also take a beating. All models are built to military-grade standards and feature up to 10 ATM of water resistance. That means they're more than capable of a dunk in the ocean. Although the screen is brighter, MIP displays still aren't my absolute favorite. The OLED on the Garmin Epix 2 and the Epix Pro are much easier on the eyes. It's admittedly tough to pick between the Fenix 7, Fenix 7 Pro, Epix 2, and Epix Pro lineups, especially now that the Epix Pro also has great battery life, the LED flashlight, and now comes in multiple sizes. What it boils down to is whether you prioritize a brighter display, longer battery life, or price. Personally, I prefer the Epix Pro for better readability, but the Fenix 7 Pro is the better choice if this is your first introduction to Garmin's platform. You'll get better battery life, the same LED flashlight, all the same training features, and a lower starting price. You can also check out our Garmin buying guide if you'd like even more alternatives. Technically, there's the Fenix 8 series on the block. That said, I still think the standard Fenix 7 or 7 Pro lineup is the better overall value. The Fenix 8 adds diving features and voice assistant capabilities, but it also ups the standard Fenix 7's starting price of $650 by an additional $350. That's tough to swallow, especially since retailers may offer discounts on older models to get rid of existing inventory. Number 4. Oura Ring 4. Sizes, 12 proprietary sizes, 4 to 15, sizing kit needed /weight, 4, 6G, depends on size, /battery life, up to 7 days /display type, none /GPS, none /connectivity, Bluetooth /water resistance, up to 328 feet /music storage, none. The vast majority of fitness trackers are worn on the wrist, but the $349 Oura Ring isn't. The Smart Ring is a good option for people who are looking for something a little more discreet. It's also less distracting than some other wrist-based options, as it lacks a screen and doesn't mirror push notifications from your phone. Related. The best smart rings for tracking sleep and health. Oura adds AI-powered glucose tracking and meal logging. Oura Rings will now track step counts more accurately. The Oura Ring 4 isn't functionally that much different from the previous Gen 3. It's slimmer, features an all-titanium design, has improved battery life, and has an updated sensor algorithm that Oura says is more accurate. None of these software features are gate-kept to the Ring 4, so Gen 3 owners shouldn't feel the need to upgrade unless their Ring no longer lasts more than 2 days on a single charge. That said, the 4th Gen Ring has an expanded size range spanning from 4 to 15. If you felt your Gen 3 was a bit snug or couldn't find a size that fit right, you may have a better option now. While smaller than your average wearable, the Oura Ring still tracks a ton of metrics, including heart rate variability, body temperature, blood oxygen, all-day heart rate monitoring, and cycle tracking. Since launching, the Oura Ring has also added activity tracking, blood oxygen levels, chronotypes to help visualize your circadian rhythms, a social feature called circles, improved stress tracking, and cardiovascular age and capacity metrics. More recently, it's added an AI chatbot, meal logging, and glucose tracking, though you'll have to purchase a $99 Dexcom Stelo CGM to take advantage of the latter. It's rolled out a more accurate sleep stages algorithm as well, and the app has been entirely revamped to better organize these features and metrics. The Oura Ring tracks typical metrics, such as steps and calories burned, but its main focus is sleep and recovery. Each day, you're given 3 sets of scores for your readiness, sleep, and activity. It's a simple, holistic look at your overall wellness and an ideal pick if you want a more hands-off experience with your data. Number 5. Amazfit Band 7. Size, 42mm x 24mm x 12.2mm with 16mm straps/weight, 28G/battery life, up to 18 days/display type, OLED/GPS, tethered/connectivity, Bluetooth/water resistance, 5 ATM/music storage, none. It's truly hard to beat the Amazfit Band 7's $49.99 price, doubly so since you can often find it on sale for even less. Wearing the Band 7 feels like a throwback to 2014, which is great if all you're looking for is a simple and casual tracker that won't break the bank. No one is going to compliment you on the Band 7's design, but it's got a handful of cute watch faces that make good use of its OLED touchscreen. And despite having an OLED display, you'll still get roughly 14 days of battery life on a single charge. It's also incredibly lightweight, making it a good option for sleep tracking as well. You also get an absurd number of features for the price. That includes Amazon Alexa, continuous heart rate monitoring, blood oxygen monitoring, stress tracking, advanced sleep tracking, training metrics like VO2 max and load, abnormal heart rate alerts, menstrual tracking, push notifications, Find My Phone, a camera remote, and even a Pomodoro timer. You're sacrificing contactless payments and will have to settle for tethered GPS, but this is a fair trade-off considering everything else you're getting. It's not the best option for hardcore fitness tracking, but this is a great option if all you're looking to do is casually track activity and your steps. Amazfit's been making surprisingly good budget trackers for a while. That said, if you're a little wary of a lesser-known brand, the $159.95 Fitbit Charge 6 is a decent alternative. It's pricier, but you get a lot of what Amazfit is missing. That includes Google services like YouTube Music, Google Wallet, and Google Maps. Plus, it has built-in GPS and the ability to broadcast your heart rate with some Bluetooth-compatible gym equipment,